blah blah blah, and so in this case we need comlines 1 to be in the player dictionary, because if it's not in the player dictionary then something has gone wrong. So comlines 3 equals 3 and comlines 1 in pdict.keys. Then pdict index com lines 1 equal, or dot name equals com lines 2, because that's the name that we just input, and then we do the data savey thingy whatever, except we do it for the name file, I think as we call it in this case. Hey! Alright, except, yeah, we only do this in the if this conditional has occurred. And actually, if this conditional has failed, then we'd want to do the same, like, erroneous message, blah blah. So, else, this. This is very many of else cases. Alright, so, yeah, here we have, oh yeah, we're not looking, yeah, right. So if the OS path does not yet exist, oh, and we don't have the OS path yet, because it's this is the OS path. Wait, what? Nope, not that. There we go. Whoops. I just put way too many line breaks in. Anyways, right, so pf path, so if it doesn't exist, make it, I don't know why I print this out twice. I'm pretty sure I can just go like that, considering that's what I'm doing here. Pretty sure. I should test that, I guess. But I don't see how this could be a wrong assumption, considering these phrases are literally equivalent. Pf path equals players blah blah, players blah blah. That is literally the definition of pf path. Anyways, yeah. So then what do? We can skip like the loopy whatever. We just say with open stompy face, pf path plus what is it? It's like name. How do we handle this? Because I already had like a mechanism for changing names. I just didn't have a button to do it. So binrybot, no. Oh no. Journeybot had a different name. Journeybot just name.txt. Just name.txt and then what we want that name to be. Alright. Oh. Huh. Yeah, the other thing though is that we don't want this to be longer than 25 characters. So I don't know how we want to do that. I think we never want it to set it. I think we never want to set the name to be longer than 25 characters. So I think when we read it in, and actually here too, when we read it in and here, we should set we should ensure that it's not longer than 25 characters. Yeah. So right. So yeah, the first thing that we should do is say if comlines index 2, if the length of comlines index 2 if it is greater than 25, then comlines 2 equals can I just like reference them as a range? Can I just do like com lines index 2 0 to 25? curious to see if that works. So anyways, alright, so we write, so it's not band.txt, it's name.txt, and we write comm lines 2, the nicely truncated comm lines 2. And so we should do something similar when we load in name, because if the data file was, I mean, at this point the data file should be created through the tool, but hypothetically if the data file was created else, in another manner, then we'll, I mean, if I wanted to get smart, I could also filter for invalid characters here, because if I put a wrong character here, I think it would, like, I don't know, probably cause like an error or something. So, I might just be smart about that. I might just handle that manually. Like, just be good about that. Oh, when you're one MMORPG world. I'm guessing it probably happened already, but you got leveled up. I just like that I find out in this text here when people level up, because I don't know, it's just fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it when people level up. So yeah, that was probably a while ago that happened, but it totally happened. Totally happened. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm not gonna bother sanitizing the name now, but I will do the if over 25 characters thing. Although I don't know if I'm actually doing it correctly, so I'll have to wait until I can add this in, but if it turns out I'm not doing it correctly, then I'll have to later do it correctly instead. Right, so if so then I'll basically do the same conditional, except I'll be using the name field itself. So if namey name greater than 25, then namey name equals namey name index 0 to 25. See if that works. So yeah, I should definitely test out the case where, alright, I'll bring down the script, because I definitely have to test out the case where I try and exceed the length of 25, because I don't even know if this is like proper syntax. Like that might just be me cheating. That might not be a real thing. Alright, so I don't care if that was long enough. I'm just gonna, if Trusty Bard is the only character here, I'll just mess with Trusty Bard's name. So let's ban Trusty Bard for being a jerk. Oops. Excelsior. Whoop. Oops. Well, that was fun. So I wonder what went wrong there. I mean, it just wow, it just literally, like, it didn't even evaluate here, because if if it had evaluated correctly here, it would have given us an error. So the pev get 1 to 1. So what? Oh, it's probably, the end is probably non-inclusive, so it's probably 1 to 2. It probably wants me to say instead. Let's try that. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get into it, I swear, but like, who on earth indexes with floats? Who on earth? Crazy people, that's who. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. Alright, so It's probably going to do the same thing again, so get ready for another devastatingly awesome event wherein we attempt to ban Trusty Bard for being a jerk. Gah! So, um, um, so I guess I should probably just get rid of this check altogether because this check is clearly failing. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it has something stupid on the front end of it, because we're like stripping. Maybe because we're stripping off we're stripping it, and so I guess we wouldn't really notice even if there was like a dumb character at the front of it. Although I think I was actually evaluating okay before. So let's alright, well, for one thing, let's comment out the part where we create an event, and then just put in a print, because I don't want to actually be creating the event. So print, nope, try again. I know. Isn't that the worst thing in the world? Well, so yeah, so the way that I get the entirety of text for that text box from tkinter is I say, what is it? I say, yeah. This is how you get the entirety of the text box from tkinter. For the first index, you use 1.0, because if you use 0.0, you get an out of range exception, and then you use tkinter.end to go to the end. So like I don't even know how this index is. I don't even know if this index is like range inclusive or exclusive, or like it's the dumbest. Yeah, and so if I took out the 1.0 and just put in 1, it would give me like a different error, and it's woof. I think it's called something weird like lines or something. Yeah, because I think entry is like the single line version of the thing that I'm using. .text is what it's called. It's a text widget. Yeah. So maybe I should just get rid of this thing where we check the first character. But that was how I was going to differentiate between events and not. So I could just make it like, instead of an exclamation point, I could just use like the phrase like CMD space. So like if I wanted to ban someone, it would be like CMD space ban space, etc., etc., and then I could just bump all these indexes up by 1. I don't know. I want to. All right, let's let's print pev text get, etc., etc. See what the heck values we're getting out of this at all. So run it again. I deactivated the part where the event actually gets created, so hopefully that won't be dumb. And so ban Trusty Bard, but not really. This won't work. Excelsior. What the heck? We're not actually creating the event. Oh, did I forget to save the changes? What the heck? I totally commented the part out where we create the event. So that was... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I'm a super idiot is what's happening. So it's actually probably even working. I'm just a super idiot. Because I changed the definition to execute command, but I never changed the Excelsior button to execute command. It was still just creating the event. Yeah. Yep. I At this point, I wonder like what percentage of errors I encounter are literally just me being an idiot. Like if I actually just like did the things that I said out loud that I intend to do, instead of saying them out loud, doing one thing and then forgetting to do the next thing, I wonder like how I probably like everything would probably just magically work like all the time. Yeah, cool. So, anyways, all right, let's kill that script. And then, all right. So, who knows if it's gonna work this time? So, ban trusty bard, please. Excelsior. Nope. Try again. All right. Oh, and it printed zero. It printed nothing. It printed a blank line because when I indexed 1 to 1, then it must be exclusive. So maybe 1 to 2 actually will work. Maybe. At least we can print it and see what happens. Um, so uh, ban trusty bard, please. I'm gonna copy this so that I don't have to keep retyping it. Nope. Nope. Wait. Ban trusty bard, please. Why did this whole thing? Print. Was that supposed to print? Why did this print? Why did that print? Did I mean to print that? Did it print last time too? Was it printing because of this? I'm gonna comment this out and see if that prints again. Because, I don't know. It's weirding me out. Excelsior. Whoa. It printed the entire line. It printed the entire line. Yeah, right? I know. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't really even have to like that because, like, the strings seem to work mostly well eventually. So I think, yeah, I think you're right in that I should probably just if I like start with that, then I can make the if, like, it just do the get thing first so that we have like a quantity that actually like works, and then oh yeah, well, I guess yeah, so I guess then, so if context context, or if the length of context is greater than 0 and context, can I just index from a string? I feel like I can. I might be wrong, but I feel like I can do that. I guess we'll find out. Alright, yeah. So, let's see if that works. Oops, that's not. Ban. Ban, trusty bard. Please. Excelsior. Yeah, it works. Cool. Alright, so what was the other one? Unban. Actually, I guess I should check that the data file still got created correctly. I mean, I don't have any reason to think that it wouldn't, but not users. I always go to users because I want to go to projects, journey, players. So trusty bard. Where are you? Oh, Twitch names. Twitch names. Alright, so banned. Yes, please. Alright, good. So, unban Trusty Bard. Okay. Excelsior. Unbanned. Wait, where's Trusty Bard? Which one of you is Trusty Bard? He's not on screen. That's Trusty Bard, right? Coming in from the other side. It's gotta be Trusty Bard, right? Because he's all alone. Yeah, Trusty Bard, you're unbanned. Yay! Alright, so now, name, Trusty Bard, Crusty Shard. That is inappropriate. Oh, it failed. Why did it fail? Oh, okay. It just didn't do anything. Excelsior. Oh no, maybe it did work and I'm just forgetting to clear the command from the window. So we'll see what happens when Trusty Bard does a lap round. Because yeah, I'm just forgetting to do this. Oh yeah, I'm also forgetting to print that it was successful. Oh yeah, yeah, so print henceforth is become column lines 2. Oh, Krusty Shard! Yay, Krusty Shard! Cool. Alright. Alright, yeah, it was just, so it was working, it was just that I forgot to clear the screen, so it made it look like it wasn't working. Kinda. Alright, so save that. Yay! Alright, so name Krusty Shard, yay! Alright, so now I just have to make sure that, oh yeah, I have to do the long name test, so rename Trusty Bard, Krusty Shard, Frusty, Lard, Busty card. That's gotta be more than 25 characters, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, because all those, yeah, okay. So Excelsior. So now the name should be cut off. Nope, it just failed. Wait, what? Hey, look at that. Indices must be integers? 0 and 25 are not integers? Since when are 0 and 25 not integers? Well, that's interesting. Oh, because it's a range. You don't like that it's a range? So what if I... Huh. Do you want it as a tuple? Like that? Is that better? Let's rerun the script. Excelsior. Nope, didn't like that either. Interesting. So you just don't like that. Alright, so how do I like left string or like Python substring? Oh, I was supposed to use a colon. Ah, not a comma. Alright. So it was fine. It's just 0 colon 25. Not 0 comma 25. Alright, yeah. Shaw. Alright, kill script. Oh yeah, and there's two places that I was doing this. I was doing it here and also Trivenicus! You showed up at an amazing time. And when I say amazing time, I mean amazing if you like watching the stream for minutes and then eventually not watching the stream. Just because I'm I'm kind of close to done for the day. But I'm not literally done yet, so I'm not literally shutting off my stream like at this exact moment yet. Not quite yet. All right, so yeah, when I'm loading in this name, then I also want to do 0 to 25. Sorry, bro. But yeah, I'm not literally gone yet because I do have one more thing that I need to do. I need to space out the character names so that they don't overlap. All right, so uh, name, trusty bard. Just like a big old string of characters. Oops, no illegal characters. I'm pretty sure that's not going to work, so I shouldn't even bother testing it. I'm pretty certain that that's not going to work. All right, oops. How do I keep getting these dumb characters in here? Right. There we go. Excelsior! Alright. Cool. Alright. It looks like it cut off at the 25th character. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. 25 characters. Exactly. Alright, so now I'm going to restart the script. Actually, I guess... Well, actually, I have to restart the script because it's going to crash once it realizes that I closed that command panel. Because, yep, that's how that works. And then what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah, the name spacing. So I can do that fairly quick. I might even have a value for it. So, yeah, so the name tag thing. Name tag, where name tag, so clear, oh yeah, clear. Alright, cool, so NT wide, yeah, NT wide is supposed to be the width of the name tag, but apparently I miscalculated that. Yes, 27, divided it by 2, like I said, it should be twice as wide as it is currently because for some reason I was thinking like, oh, it's 27, or 27 because of buffer characters. I wanted an extra space character on either end, so like if there were two max like names next to each other, there would at least be a space between them. And then I divided it by 2 because I was like, oh, but it's only half, right? It's only half of it. But no, it's not. It's half of it on each side, so it's actually the full length again. Yes, and that is why I'm a silly person. So, alright, so I think the script has probably been down long enough that we can start it up again. Trusty Bard is going to be named something ridiculous. Oh, ooh, actually, yeah, no, you know what I should do is I should make it so that if I do the name command with no second name, that it just erases the old name and just uses their regular name. Probably. Yeah, so I'll do that too. But before I do that, no, I'll do that. I guess no, I'll see this thing first, see if it worked, because I might have accidentally screwed up the name tag so that like no name tags ever show up or something crazy like that. Yes, they do. Well, you'll see. Try Vanicus. Have you not seen this game before? Because it does. I don't know. Maybe if you haven't seen it recently, then I guess you wouldn't realize why that's a silly question. But yeah. So like the names show up low and then they travel high. And yeah. So if you're asking why I don't stack them vertically, the answer is because they travel vertically. Yeah. And so this should probably work out fine. I mean, when their characters packed in, like, yeah. All right, yeah. Yeah, so when the characters are packed in, it's going to take a while for multiple name tags to be showing up at the same time. Just because, yeah, there we go. But it does work, eventually. It's just, yeah. Yeah. And then, are we going to clear the screen? I think we should, right? Because, like, we already showed these characters' name tags. So, like, this character is going to show his name tag. Yeah, and then this character... I forget if this character showed their name tag already. But okay, no, they didn't. They hadn't yet. But yeah, that works out fine. Okay, I'm gonna assume that works. And so now, yeah, I was just gonna say, so in the case that the name thing is executed without a second command, then we should just oh, why do I keep I keep checking if the player is in the player dictionary, and I don't mean to be doing that. I mean, I kind of do, but I also kind of don't. Because yeah, right, where is it? So if in pdict keys, right, so in this case, yeah. Wait. All right, so what conditionals do we actually want to do here? So if the length equals exactly 3, then all right, so if the length is exactly 3, yeah, so then we don't have to do this here. We do want to check this, but we only actually want to check this for the sake of setting the name, because the rest of it we want to do regardless. So if etc., then we change the name live, but then we do the rest of the stuff regardless of whether the player's in the player dictionary. But then what's the other thing that we do? Oh yeah, so so if yeah, what do we want to do here exactly? I guess we should take out this conditional. Oh, but we have to. Oh. All right. So. Oh yeah. So all right. So. Oh wait. um. um. As I recall, Singing Wooden Bucket once described himself that way to Travanicus. um, um, so yeah, what conditions do you actually actually want to run here, and in what order? So so if the length of, yeah, no, this is fine. So if that blah 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 blah, and then else if, yeah, so else if the length exactly equals to 2, then we will this is the case where we'll set or so we'll do the if in pdict, but then we'll set the name to equal comlines 1. We'll set the name back to itself. And then we'll delete the oh, so I guess this is a good opportunity to remove the what is it, os.remove, I think if dog then had said it had been python os.remove remove, yeah, alright, delete the file path. Cool. If path is a directory, error is raised. Alright. So we just have to check if it exists. So if so yeah, so pf path yeah, I'll do this part the same. Because we can still make the directory, even if the first thing that we're doing is banning. Or, oh no. Well, I mean, I guess this command could be input in error. Eh, yeah, whatever, I don't care. No. No, this is silly. So pfpath equals players comm lines plus name dot txt, and then we'll just say if it exists. How do you do that? Oh yeah, if oh yeah, right. I'm doing it right here. So if wait, oh, it's path dot exists. Hey, did you guys not hear the audio for the event? Was I just not paying attention and the audio actually played for this event? Or did it actually not play for this event? I'm curious. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But if the audio hadn't played for that event, then that would that might be a clue to another bug that I was noticing. Oh, alright, cool. So I'm not crazy. Alright, so there's a bug where a init event just isn't processing. Because a init event is where, or not create event. A init event is where the sound effect plays, right? No, this isn't an init. Why do I keep stopping at things that are not an init event? Yeah, so at an init event, that's when the audio event plays, and it's also where the multi-tag gets appended to the end of the string. So something is evading an init event somehow, and I don't know. I honestly cannot, for the life of me, recall what would cause that to be the case. So that's something to look into. I'll add that to my list of bugs to look into. So I feel like this is probably fixed. We haven't been seeing it again, so I'll wait till I hear someone complain about it again. Init event getting completely skipped? Question mark. We haven't seen the 0 XP thing either, I hope. At least I haven't heard anyone complaining about it. So I'm going to take that off the list, I guess. I don't know. Chances are, if it's still happening, people will complain about it. Alright, so what am I doing? Oh, yeah. So then I was going back to the right. So if no, that's not what I want to check here. os.remove pfpath. Maybe? I don't know. So save that. What's no good about raycasters? I mean, I personally, I don't know. I just don't like physics systems in general. Or I don't know. Physics systems seem to be really headachy for me. It seems like they just, a lot of times, don't work. But that might just be my experience. Alright, I'm gonna kill the script. Ooh, shoot. Oh no, I didn't wait till the end of the event. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Oh no. Alright, well, I'll shoot, I usually think to look for that, but I did. Oh no, I did wait for the end of the event. Alright, I'm not a bad person. There was, okay, I'm not a bad person. Alright, it did happen. I'm not, okay. Alright. I felt really bad for a second there. But, alright, so rerunning the script, and then I'm just gonna check clearing Trusty Bard's name. So, name, Trusty Bard. Excelsior. Yay, went back to Trusty Bard. I wonder if it deleted the data. I mean, it didn't throw an error, so that was good, right? I'll try running the command again now that assuming it deleted that file correctly. I'll try running the script again without that file to make sure it handles that case correctly as well. So where are you at, Trusty Bard? Trusty Bard. I really should have named him like Aaron the Aardvark or something, so that he was like alphabetically superior. Oh, it's still there. Huh. Alright, so it definitely did not succeed in removing the file. That's weird. So I'll just try not checking if it exists. Or, maybe I shouldn't be using path exists. Maybe I should just be using exists or something different like that. I don't know. Actually, what happens if I try and remove something that doesn't exist? I guess it doesn't say. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll find out. It's at that point of the evening where I would rather just see what error we get than try and figure out what error we might get. Alright, so yeah, so name Trusty Bard, because Trusty Bard's name should have gotten reloaded to that mess of whatever. So Trusty Bard Excelsior. Nope. So that's the error that we get. Wait, no, the error does exist. That file totally does exist. Oh, wait. I just I forgot the slash. Yeah, that's not good. Whoops. All right. So that could explain some things. Oh, so maybe I should bring back the if exists or whatever thing, and just have the name correct. Oh yeah, because it was probably saying it didn't exist, and so it wasn't. Blah blah blah. All right, so let's try this. Yeah, probably true of Anarchist. It's probably not the best data setup, but it's the one I'm using for now, I guess. I don't know, whatever. No, I mean I might seriously have to revisit that in the near future, but not doing it this evening. What? Did I not hit Excelsior? Wait, did it change? I wasn't paying close enough attention. My brain's a bit foggy. Oh, it got rid of it. Alright, so that probably works. I'm probably just forgetting to, yeah, once again I'm forgetting to rinse out the text when I successfully complete alright, so the error text long live King so and so, and then yes. Alright, cool. I'm gonna assume this is all working correctly now. Actually, before I do that, if I try and execute this command when the file doesn't exist, it seems to be handling that correctly. So JSON. Oh, yeah, because I don't need JSON, I guess. Do you want to see what the contents of a folder are? Like Trusty Bard, Trusty Bard was banned, which is the only reason why he has the banned file. Most people don't have banned files. Here, let's look at yours, Trevan, I guess. You have bonuses. You have the alpha badge. Yep, those are all your bonuses. And you have experience. Yep, look at that. So the reason I'm not using JSON is because it seems like it would be overkill, I guess. I don't know, I really don't need it. But yeah, it has come up before, and it's something that I might want to look into when I start implementing like more and diverse features for the title. So yeah, this is probably me wrapping up at this point. I'm going to switch over to Facecam so I can find another cool streamer and not have to leave you guys hanging. But yeah, I'm thinking that'll probably be this will probably be, for me at least, the conclusion of hosting duties for this evening. So um, let me find something fun for us all to partake in now that I am not becoming I will from this point on not be a provider of entertainment. I will be a participant in the entertaining process, an inert participant in the entertainment process. All right, so this stream is not online. What? I just looked and it said it was gonna be online. What gives? All right, well, hold on, let's try another one then, apparently, I guess. Uh, what is the resolution of my webcam? That's a good question. Let's find out. So I don't know what the actual resolution of my webcam is, but I can tell you that oh yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I was just gonna say OBS is broadcasting at 1920 by 1080, but that's actually not a good answer. Hold on, let me see if I can find that out for you. Oh yeah, oh, wait. I'm not using a custom resolution, and so it's not telling me what the base resolution is. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I'll have to find that out, Trivanicus, and get back to you, because I don't know. Oops, what am I doing? Wow. Oh, seriously? I don't know any good dev streamers on right now. I mean, I know there are probably good dev streamers on right now, but like all the dev streamers I know are not on right now. So, all right, I'll just find a new one, I guess. If people were to take off, I'd understand that. Wow. How do I? Oh, perfect. Saved by the stuff that just happened. All right, I found one. It's working. I mean, the system is the integrity of the system is intact. So, all right, yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in today. We got a lot done. We got a diverse array of things done, which made it feel like a lot. We're gonna get a lot more done tomorrow too. So I hope to see you guys again in the near future. Have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are, and I'll catch you soon. Bye. Bye stream. Goodbye. Bye. All right. So if you're seeing this part, it's because I messed up stream delay again, and I don't know. Whatever. You're probably seeing this part. So, hey, how's it going? Um. Maybe that's the correct amount of time to wait. I don't know. I'm gonna stop this stream now. Just